Hello friends, a very good morning to you and welcome to my channel. And like you have seen my previous videos, I always try to come up with some new topic. Okay, so today's topic is about the GraphWalker. Okay, so before going deep into this GraphWalker, so let's discuss about few points. Okay, so what I feel is that a functional tester is able to find good bugs, right? Really, as compared to the automation tester, right? Because what I feel that automation guys are only focusing on the functionality, only on the positive cases, right? They want to automate, and this is what I feel is automation is all about. We are covering the regression cases, and regression is about what has already been done, right? So though and the system is stable, then only our automation is actually feasible, right? So nevertheless, but what I feel that if you're testing some application, then I feel that functional automation are better contended to find a very good bug, right? So, okay, that is a one point. Okay, so another point. So let's assume what a functional tester do. Let's say if you don't have much knowledge about the system, right? So you are just exploring the system, right? So while exploring a system, sometimes it's happened that you are able to find really good bug, right? So exactly this is happening in the production, right? How is it possible that your developer is writing a lot of unit test cases, all the unit test cases has been passed, then your functional tester test system completely, then your automation guys run all the script, but still you find a lot of production issue. So just have a thought on around this. Okay, so how your end customer able to find production defects in production, even though you have passed all your pursuits are working absolutely fine, all your jobs, everything is in green, right? Still you got the production bug. Okay, so what, as per me, what I think, what I can think is the end customer are testing all those flows which generally nobody test in development environment, right? Neither your developer nor your these QA guys, right? They nobody test, right? So so we are this topic GraphWalker is about finding those kind of defects which generally a customer are able to find, right? So just to reduce the production defects, I come up with a very interesting topic which is a GraphWalker. Okay, so now let's begin. So this is about the exploratory testing. We have already discussed we are exploring the system, and by exploring the system, we come up with a lot of interesting bugs, right? So this is one thing. Okay, so we are trying to automate this thing. Second, so the GraphWalker is actually based on the model-based testing. Okay, so model-based testing is a really interesting topic, which is not getting used in most of the companies. Okay, but this is really interesting if we are exploring this. Okay, so what is model? Actually, you have to create a model of your application. Okay, this is the only task you have to do. Okay, in this. So you have to create the full model of your application. The meaning of model is you define your application in terms of block diagrams. Okay, you for every page you should have a one block, and you should have a connecting flows that describe about how your users are going from one page to another. Okay, so you need to just create that kind of flow diagram, and that's it. Everything will be done by the GraphWalker, and the advantage of the GraphWalker is that you don't have to write too much test cases. Okay, only few test cases will test your complete applications. Okay, so let's go further. Let's see. Let's assume that we are considering a very small application. Okay, just the initial login part. Okay, so this is one of the model of your login page. Okay, so what is model? Let's say you have a start node here. All right. So after the start node, this is so okay. These are the vertex. Okay, the yellow circle are the vertex. Okay, in terms of graph. Okay, if I'm talking about it, so yellow circles are the vertex, or you can say pages in layman terms. These are the pages: login page, home page, reset password page, thank you page, search page, all this thing. These are the pages. Okay, these are the vertex. And the arrow shown here, like go to login page, log in, log out, these are the action which has been done by the end user. Okay, these are the action, and we call them as edges. So the flow diagram is made up of two things: the vertex and the edges. Vertex is your pages, where you do the verification of your page that yeah, you are actually on the login page. And edges are the actions. Suppose you clicked on login button, so that is an action. So you will create that thing in terms of edges. Okay, so let me describe this particular model to you. So suppose you reach to the login page. Okay, so this is your login page. Okay, now you are able to successfully log in here. So after successful login, your home page comes, right? So this is your home page, and on the home page, if you click on the logout link, so again you come to the login page, right? And similarly, if you on the login page, if you are clicking on the forgot password, then you come to the reset password page. And if you click back, so you are back to the login page. Okay, so this is the flow of your application. You have to create only this particular diagram. That's it, in terms of GraphWalker, and everything will be automated automatically. So I hope you are with me and you are able to understand what the model is all about. Okay, so this is the model in front of you. Okay, so so there are some white papers. I'm just going through it. Model based, what is model based testing? Okay, it represents an efficient method to detect software defects, right? So just like an end user, the model based testing help us to find the production kind of defects. Okay, so let's go further. So see, once your model is created, okay, this is the official website of the GraphWalker. So once your model is done, then you have to simply run your test cases, one or two test cases, that's it. And your application will keep on running. See, the GraphWalker is doing all this thing. So GraphWalker is going on every edges and to every vertexes, and just is the test will keep on running till the time you say that, okay, now it's stop, let's stop it. Okay, so basically, in normal libraries like Selenium and other testing frameworks, we are not generally testing like that, right? We are simply writing a test case. Okay, you on successful login, home page comes, one test case is done. On unsuccessful login, some error should come, right? But we never do something like, okay, go to the home page, again go back to the login, again, okay, now go to the forgot password, again go to the login, again do some login, then a successful login again. So you keep on repeating your test cases. Okay, so this is what we are going to, I will show you how to automate all these things using the GraphWalker. Okay, so these are the standard diagram, right? You know the cost of the software defect, right? It keeps on increasing if later in the, if you are able to find later in the cycle of your SDLC. So if any single bug you are able to find in production, right? So the cost of that defect will be the highest, right? Okay, so there is an approach called shift left, right? So you need to shift towards the left. So you need to try to find, you need to catch all the bugs on the left hand side of the, right? So let's say this is a design one. Okay, so when the developers are doing some designing and coding. Okay, so there is one more video I have created earlier which test our code at this point of time on this yellow bar, that is coding. Okay, I will show you that. So this is my channel. Okay, so about this mutation testing. Okay, so mutation testing, if you go through uh, s- uh, this particular chapter, mutation testing, so this is telling you about how we can catch all the bugs at this stage. Okay, so suppose developers are writing some 10 test cases for some particular method. Okay, so using the mutation testing, it will suggest you that you have not tested this particular part of your code. Okay, so and it will give you suggestions that, okay, you have missed this thing, so you need to add, then you need to add all those test cases. Fine, let me stop this. Okay, so this, if you want to just go through that, just go through this mutation testing, and you will come to know that how we can catch the bugs at this point. So GraphWalker, I'm talking about this here. We are talking about this orange bar. Here, we need to find all the defects which may come on this red bar. That is the production. Okay, so let's go to the installation thing. Okay, if you want to see the code, so we are going to create this kind of flow in Eclipse or any IDE, and then I will show you how you can run this automation. Just bear with me for for a few more minutes, and everything will be clear. Okay, so let's talk about the installation of the GraphWalker. Okay, if you are interested and if you think that, yeah, it's whatever I just told you, it's if it sound interesting to you, then let's go to the installations. Okay, so this is the very important link. Okay, so you need to, I will put this particular link in the comment section and you can go through this particular link. Okay, on high level, I will tell you what all you need to do. So the first step in the installation is here. Suppose you already have the Maven Java, all this thing you must have in your system, all this thing. So the next step, a major step you need to follow is you download this particular library and run this particular command wherever the library has been downloaded. Okay, just let's say if you have downloaded in your download folder, open your command prompt, go till the download and just run this particular commands. Okay, so it will install all the required jars in your M2 folder, Maven M2 folder. Okay, so this is the first step, major steps which you need to do. After that, open your ID, whatever the ID you are using. Let's say I'm using the Eclipse right now. So just install these two things, Xtext and GEF. Okay, so you have to click on help, install new software. If you don't know, I will show you. Click on the help, install new softwares. Click here, click on the add, then write down here xtext, xtext, copy and paste this particular URL, copy till the end. Okay, and just paste here whatever the URL and simply click on the add. Whatever the all the libraries will show here, just check all the checkboxes and just click on next. That's it. So this way you can install this particular software. I have already done that. And similarly, you need to install the GEF. Okay, so this particular library you need to install it. Okay, same thing. Okay, so these are the three steps you have. I assume you are just try to install side by side. Once this is done, okay, now you need to install the GW4E. This is the plugin and Eclipse plugin which you need to do. So, or you can drag it directly like that. Okay, you can drag also this thing to your workspace here, like here. Okay, you can drag it to there, or you can simply go to the marketplace and you can install GW4E. Okay, you can go to the marketplace like help Eclipse marketplace, and here you can type the GW4E and you can click on the go and the library will appear. Just install it. Okay, so it will take a bit of time, just that's it. Okay, next, let me cancel. It's taking time. Fine, so these are the two steps which you need to do. Okay, so I'm assuming that you have installed all this thing, Xtext, GEF, and the GW4E plugin. Okay, so these three things has been done from your side. If you are working with Selenium, so what I have done, I have installed the Selenium jar, okay, in my build path. Okay, or you can do it via the pom.xml also. So let me show you. Go to the build path, configure build path. See here, you need to click on the add jars, add external jar, and wherever this particular jar is there, you can add here and just click on apply, close. Okay, so till this thing setup has been cleared, you can restart your Eclipse if you want to, just to make sure that everything has been installed properly. Okay, okay, now I will tell you how to create a project. Okay, so you need to go to the perspective. Let me go there. Window, go to the window, perspective, open perspective, and click on the other. And here is the GW4E perspective. It should be there, right? If everything has been installed properly, then GW4E perspective will come here. Just click on the open. So now the Eclipse will be opened in the GW4E GraphWalker for Eclipse perspective, right? So this is the perspective. Now, how to create a new project? Let's say click on the file, new, click on the GW4E project, and write any name here, GraphWalker testing. Click on the next. Don't click anything here. Just simply click on the next. Click on the simple model. See, look here, simple.json. Okay, so by default, one graph will be automatically created for you. Just click on the finish. Okay, so you can see that GraphWalker testing. Okay, so you can see that simple.json has been created for you. Look here, right? So this is the by default graph model, or you can say model has been created for you by the this particular plugin, and you can make some changes in this also. Like here, look at the here. You can click on the vertex, double click on the vertex, paste it here. Okay, and in the properties, you can go and change the name. Okay, let's say new vertex, or better to write some thank you page. Okay, so this is our thank you page. See, this is our thank you page. Now let's say double click on the edge, and I want to start from this. Click on this particular vertex and click on thank you page. Okay, so this is the node, this is the edge we have created. Click on the edge and you can change the name. Go to thank you page, whatever the name you want to go. Okay, so this particular edge will be renamed. Okay, so I'm just deleting everything. So this way you can modify your uh, model here. Okay, so hope this is clear, right? So you can create your model as per your own application. Okay, now look here, build.policies. So there is an entry for this particular JSON here. So if you are creating a new model, so make sure that you have an entry here, simple.json here. Okay, so the meaning of if you go and read this, vertex coverage is 100. So the meaning of this is that I want to cover all the vertexes in my model. Okay, so every vertex will be tested by GraphWalker, and edges. So I want 100% coverage of my edges. So complete 100% edges will be covered in our model. So you can change it also. Okay, so let's it be 100 only. Okay, fine. So now how to generate the code? I will show you. It's very simple. Simply you need to click on this particular simple.json, right click on this, go to GW4E here and click on the convert to. You need to click here Java test based radio button and click on the next here. So now this plugin is asking what is the start element. So start element is our start node. Okay, this particular node which I show. Okay, I will show you later. So start element. So start is our first node, right? Every time it will be start only. Okay, then click on the next random edge coverage. So it will run randomly and cover all the edges. Click on all the JUnit, functional, stability, and smoke. So there are, so GraphWalker is actually generating three kind of tests. One is the smoke, functional, and stability. I will let you know, I will tell you what are the meaning of these. Now you have to select what is the target vertex. Okay, so you need to name the first vertex. What is the first vertex of your application? So verify app is running. So this is our first vertex. Then what is the start element? Again, the start will come here. So click on the next, and that's it. Click on the finish at the end. Okay. So you can see that in our GraphWalker testing, this Java class has been automatically generated, right? If you open this, you can see that complete code has been automatically generated, and at the end there are three test cases automatically generated. This is JUnit based framework. So these are the three test cases has been generated. So these only three test cases will test the complete application. Complete application, I repeat, complete application will be tested by only three test cases. Okay, nothing more than that. You don't have to write any new test cases for you. Okay, this is the main advantage. Okay, no need to spend time in writing unnecessary test cases. Just increasing the count and right. Fine. Then look at this particular class. So this class is implementing an interface simple. Okay, so where is the so this interface has been automatically generated under the target generator sources. Click on the company package, and here it is the interface. Here is the interface. Okay, so see all the edges as per your diagram, all the vertex edges has been mentioned here as per their name, right? See, and this particular interface here, simple.json has been referenced, and this interface has been implemented by this class, simple implementation .java. This class is implementing this particular interface. Okay, and in this class also, the simple.json, this is our simple.json. Okay, this one, this has been written in JSON. Okay, so a reference has been given in both interface and the class. Okay, so this class has been generated. So you need to simply add your code inside this. That's it. Everything is already done. You need to simply add your code here. I will show you how to add all this thing. I have a Selenium example with me. I will show you that. Okay, that's it. So you can simply run this particular test cases. Uh, okay, let me comment and let me run this particular class for you. So let me see the result. That's it. JUnit has been passed. Fine, friends. So this is the simple demo, and let now see the Selenium one example. So let me close this GWT testing. I will show you my project which I have already been implemented, GraphWalker project, this particular. Okay, so let me close the rest of the class. Okay, so and this is my simple.json, and this is the build, and that's it. Okay, see, this is the same example. Okay, same thing. You can see this is the start node. This is the edges start application. This is the vertex. These are the two vertexes, and there are three edges. Okay, so let's go to the implementation. Just for the just for as of now, I have just updated the sysout so that it will be easy to make you understand. What I have done on the before class, I have just added before class, after class, then before and after. Okay, only sysout has been added. And see, look at here, start app, I have simply added one here, one arrow e start. Okay, so this is a sequence. Actually, just to make you understand how this is running, I added the number. So this is the one. Okay, this particular edge is one, this is two, this is three, and this is four, and this is five. So then this is the vertex code. Okay, I have added another sysout with two number. Then this is your again edge will come, third number edge, open preference page. Open preference page. Look at here. This is the third number. Then fourth is verify preference page, right? This one. And this is the last one is the close preference page. That is the fifth edge. This is our fifth edge. Okay. So complete application has been implemented by this class, and I have added few uh, sysout. So I need to, so I have just, this is for demo so that you are able to understand the difference between these three tests. Okay, just give me a minute. Okay, so I'm going to run the first smoke test case for you. So smoke is basically testing, it's a smoke testing, so it just makes sure that your application is up and running, that's it. So it will run only the first, till the first vertex, okay. See, the before and of the after class has been run and only one and two. You can see that edge, first edge and the first vertex, the counting two has been run and test has been stopped. You can see test cases has been passed. So what the smoke is testing, only these two things, first edge and the first vertex. That's it. It will stop after that. Okay, so it will make sure that yeah, your application is up and running. Okay, so now let's move to the next one. Okay, so here I have written, I have given that edges should be 100% covered. Okay, so edge coverage is 100% here. So let me run this particular test case. This is our functional. Okay, so it will test functionality only once. So all the vertices, all the classes, all the vertices and all the edges will be covered only once. Okay, it will not get repeated. Okay, so if you want to run only once your system, then you can go with the functional test case. So you can see here 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. This is the fifth one. And at the end, 2. So verify app is running. Okay. So after the second one has been run. The reason is it has tested 1, then 2, then 3, then 4, 5, and after that again 2. So it has stopped. So this complete loop has been tested, right? So that's why this one. And let me comment this. So till now, I think you are clear, right? And I will show you this one also, last one. So in this, what we have shown the time duration. So for 30 seconds, it will keep on running in this flow. You can make it as 30 seconds, you can make it as 5 minutes, 10 minutes, or whatever you want to give here. And your graph will keep on running for that much time. Okay, so this is actually behaving like an end user. Suppose you have added 1 hour here. So for complete 1 hour, your model will keep on running here and there. Okay, so just like monkey testing kind of thing, it will keep on clicking here and there, and your complete application will be tested properly, right? I will show you this later. Okay, so I hope till this everything is clear to you. And for the actual demo purpose, I have created this particular, I have automated the Wikipedia for you. Okay, so I will go to the login page. I will go to the home. I will do login and I will go to the home page and I will log out. Then I will again go to the home